Hi, my name is Jenna Bosiger, and welcome to my art studio. On this episode, I want to give a bit of a status update. I just finished this little miniature night cityscape painting, and at this point, I want to start selling my paintings. And so, in order to do that, I need to get a good collection. So, there's two different ways that I'm going to go about trying to sell my paintings, and one is using eBay, and the other is through an art gallery. And one of the things that's important to remember is that if you're going to do that, you have to keep your prices consistent, because it would be unethical for me to be selling my paintings for less money since they're being sold directly from me. And in the gallery, they're being marked up 50%, but I still can't sell them for 50% less because that would damage the value of my paintings, and I would get in a lot of trouble with any kind of art gallery. So also, if you're going to start selling your paintings on eBay and you're going to look for a gallery, keep in mind that whatever prices you sell them for on eBay are going to have to, well, you can raise your prices if you get into a gallery. That's okay, but you can't really go back down is the thing. So, and it's not fair to the people who are buying your paintings either. So, you have to be careful with the pricing. Now, as far as the gallery plan, I'm going to choose Palm Springs, El Paseo Drive in Palm Desert, actually, where there's a lot of fine art galleries. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a day down there doing a bit of a recon mission where I'm not going to show anybody any of my art at this point. I'm just going to go through the galleries and make a list of the galleries that I think my paintings will sell in, and make sure that the galleries you approach are galleries that are suited for your artwork. Recon mission may make you realize that you need to do a new series. Another thing that's important, this is my opinion, but cityscapes aren't necessarily going to sell well in a gallery in Palm Desert. Usually when people go to art galleries in Palm Desert, they're looking for paintings of, desert scenes. They're usually not going to Palm Desert to buy cityscapes. And I'm sure there's always exceptions, always, but I'm going to be taking that into consideration. I have a lot of cityscapes. The first thing I'm going to do, because it's the closest place that has galleries, and I did get my paintings in a gallery in Palm Springs before, so maybe I can do it again. So I'm going to do the recon in Palm Desert. As far as eBay goes, you have to think about your artwork, how it will look 1 inch by 1 inch. Competing with a lot of other art. And so I found that in eBay, it's best to really bump things up. The color, the contrast, because a really small picture, you've got to think about what stands out when it's that small. Photos are so important, both when it comes to the portfolio you'll be presenting in a gallery and eBay. And with eBay, you need to have several pictures for eBay. You need to have pictures of the side, just take several different pictures and different angles besides the perfect straight on, shot that's perfectly cropped. The colors need to be, I can show you what I do in Photoshop to really bump up the colors, because you do not want to have a overexposed photo or a dull photo. I have a group of paintings that they're finished, but when it comes to selling them, I have to relook at them and say, what can I do to just really push up the contrast, the color, whatever it is that I have going on in that painting, embellishing. What can I do to just really pump it up, pump up the volume? There's plenty of muted paintings that will sell on eBay, but even those need to have really, they can't be overexposed. They have to have really perfect pictures. Sometimes you can achieve this with a flash, but if there's any kind of a flash mark on the picture, then forget it. Do not even try to post it or show it if there's like a flash mark. And if you have very glossy paintings, it's really hard to not get a flash mark with glossy oil paintings. So the lighting has to be perfect. You can't just use one light source. You have to have multiple light sources. And you can't have any shadows. You have to be careful too when you're taking the picture that your shadow's not in the picture. And if you go through the whole process doing a whole photo shoot, downloading the pictures, putting them in Photoshop and trying to see what you can do with them. And if they aren't good enough, get rid of them and do it again because they have to be perfect. The best way to take pictures is if it's a really sunny day with no clouds and you can put the painting face up and manage to do it and make sure it's completely centered over the top. Otherwise, you're going to get warped pictures, and when you try to crop it, you're going to end up cropping out a lot of your painting. I always paint the sides of my painting, which it takes paint and it's a pain in the butt, but it just is such better presentation. And then make sure you sign the front. And then on the back with a Sharpie, I title it, I date it, I sign it, and I put the measurements on it. And I only sign the front. All the years I've been painting, I've always felt like I'm going to find the perfect subject matter. And when I do, that's all I'm going to paint. And I have gone through so many subject matters, and every single time I think I found the one. And then I'm on to the next one. I do know that if you're presenting a series of your art, it's best to have them all be on the same subject matter. So thank you for watching this episode in my art studio. Stay tuned to see the progress of my new plan and how things go when I start trying to sell my paintings. All right, keep painting, and until next time, bye. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and like the videos to help me grow my new art channel. I really do appreciate it. Okay, bye.